I've returned to that Avon side stream a couple of weeks later. We've had quite a lot of rain since the last time I was here, and the river's now dropped quite a lot from a flood that put the water over the fields in places. There's a lot more pace to the river. It's got a tinge of colour, and I've changed to a very different approach. You can see what it was like last time. The water was almost gin clear, very low, showing its bones, the weeds dying back. Back then I used a waggler float and very fine tackle. This time I'm using an Avon float that takes about 5 bb as a bulk with a couple of shot below it, and I'm holding it back a little bit as I run through. It's still only about 3.5 foot deep. I'll set the float at about 4 foot, and this time I'm fishing with maggots, feeding every cast. Mostly I caught dace. Some better ones, this is not too bad. Quite a few small ones towards the end of the session. Got a size 18 hook with double maggot on the hook. Trees are still fairly green. Some of the trees have turned in colour, and there's a few leaves coming down now and again, but it's a while yet before the trees will be bare. This feels like a better fish. I'm hoping for one or two nice roach. This has got the red fins all right, but it's a perch. How about that for a splendid fish, an Avon perch? With that strong flow, the better fish fight quite well, thumping away. You've got to steer them round the weed beds. It's a nice Avon roach. A lovely fish. Shy of a pound, but still a nice one all the same. There's another one, not quite so big this time. See just how fast the current is now, much quicker. Day by day the Avon continues to drop. Whether we'll get a wet autumn like last year, followed by a very wet winter, only time will tell. Plenty of small fish out there as well, small dace like this. I'm not too bothered about those. But there are some better dace out there. Just hold the float back a bit, try and keep it on the same line down towards the trees. The rod I'm using, in case you're wondering, is a Normark Avenger 2000. The handle's been modified, it's lost its heavy butt cap. It's got a flat piece, which is the white bit, like a Daiwa arm lock, and I've modified the bit where you hold so it's thicker. Very comfortable rod to use, nice tippy rod with plenty of power further down the blank. Lovely river rod. Equally at home with small fish, big fish. You can fish a waggler with it, a stick float, Wintle Avon. It can do the lot. It's not a rod you'd use with really tiny hooks and very light lines, but for general float fishing with 2 or 3 pound lines it's perfect. You can see the power bend of the rod here. That one got stuck in the weed. It's a nice dace. How about that for a cracker? Around about £1/2. I try to remember to change my bait after each fish or after a missed bite. Sometimes the dace don't care, they'll take old skins, chewed up maggots. Other times they're fussy. They'll reject a bait even though you don't know it. You think the bait looks alright, but because they've already mouthed it or whatever, they won't touch it. One of those tiddlers again. After this I continued to catch dace, they got a bit smaller. Hope you enjoyed this video, there's plenty more to come soon. Please like and subscribe.